Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for June 2018. This is a reading for Capricorn Sun sign, rising and moon sign, and I'm doing these readings because I have to finish what I started a couple of days ago. I started live streaming, but it didn't go too well, and then yesterday I was very busy, and today I'm doing all readings, and I only have a couple left, and it's actually fun to do it live because it kind of engages the energies maybe in a different way. And this month is about the Six of Wands in your case, and I think that you will feel quite successful during this month. Maybe there are more people paying attention to you, and I think that some of you are traveling somewhere. If you are an artist, let's say, you might go on tour. Some of you might even consider moving somewhere else. You might expand on the internet where you can have a following of some sort, and Knight of Wands could be somebody entering your life but also leaving pretty quickly. Could be a person of both sexes, doesn't need to be a female or a male. Both the pages and the knights can represent both sexes. So for some of you, there is some excitement, some passion in relationships, maybe with fire signs in general, or maybe just at work, interacting with lots of people and feeling recognized a little bit more than usual, maybe. And for work and finances, you have the Empress, and this is an amazing card, and that's why I connect this card also to work very much, because you have also the Empress for work and finances, and your business, if you have any, is flourishing, and you are making more money this month, and you can expect more success. You are very creative, and you could in general you can't stop creating something. You are very creative. Of course, this could mean pregnancy for some of you. Maybe this Knight of Wands coming in, you know, is somebody that you have a relationship with that is very passionate, and this could result in pregnancy. But otherwise, the Empress is pure creativity flowing, everything flourishing like a business, or especially your finances. I remember when I started my own web page and business online, that I got this card all the time. I never got pregnant though. I just my page just flourished pretty quickly, and this is abundance coming to you pretty quickly. And you are very, this is also a card of intelligence. It's a card of applying knowledge and skill in a way in which things just come in abundance to you. And so this is a very good sign for finances and money. You gain more money, you make progress at work, and the Knight of Wands is also a little bit like that. On the other hand, I must also say that you have also the Page of Wands as a challenge, and there's a possibility that some of you are a little bit frustrated, even if work is going pretty well. When it comes to relationships, there could be a little bit of instability, there could be frustration. You might feel sometimes like you don't want to speak with anyone because they are irritating you. Some of you might even feel like they want to move, change locations, change place of living, because you are not really content with relationships. Maybe you feel like people are indeed following you, but sometimes they have this antisocial behavior that comes to expression. I see this card, the Page of Wands, as a troublemaker, somebody that doesn't care about social norms, or norms for good behavior, so to speak, and they can sometimes on purpose, you know, like a bully that will come and make fun of you, and it's not funny, but they believe it's really funny because it really lifts up their egos, and they can but they are mostly aggressive with words. This is more like a card of being aggressive, but it depends, because this card can come to expression in two ways. It's like the flight or a fight impulse, feeling threatened, and then some of you might fight back, some of you might run away. It depends a little bit on how you handle the situation, and it's good to find the balance there, you know, like not do something very stupid, but still fight back, and believing in yourself and knowing that you are strong, or stronger than you thought that you are, and you have more power, more influence than you thought that you have, you know, and at the same time not running into a corner either, and because this follows, this thing follows, you know. So if you experience a situation like that, it's better to find a way to deal with it constructively by finding a balance between passivity and activity, not running away, but not fighting it, not being extremely aggressive maybe either. The unexpected is Seven of Swords, so it's another card that suggests that some people around you might not be who they pretend that they are, very manipulative, hiding things, trying to find out information about you to use it in certain ways. This is also a card of diplomacy, and it depends now anyway, because these two swords are behind this guy stealing the thoughts or the words. Okay, so this could also mean plagiarism, but it can also mean that in interaction with this Seven of Swords, you kind of know where you kind of see signs of what this person is up to, so you realize that this person is not completely honest, this person has an agenda, this person is manipulative, or whatever it might be. And the last card is the Six of Swords. This is a card of science, and this is also a card of transition. So you are going through a time of transition in your life. Nonetheless, some of you, as I said, you might feel like moving somewhere else, but this could represent also a time of transition regarding work and career, because this is a card of great progress. You are very enthusiastic if you have some new work or a new business or whatever it might be. This is a card of enthusiasm. There's nothing that can stop you from achieving success, and know it or not, this is a time of transition where you might move from one way of life to another that is quite different, and it changes the way you think as well, and your world view possibly a great deal. And when this transition period of time is over, you might find yourself in a whole different space and place in your life, and it can take months or years. It's not like, and that's why this time of transition is not extremely obvious. It's obvious once it's over, but right now it's not really. And because the steps are so small but yet so significant, and you are going in some new direction, and you might not even know that you are going in that new direction right now. But as I said, this is also a card of emigration, it could, and this is also a card of emigration, traditionally speaking, and therefore some of you might consider moving or transitioning to another country or trying out a new place. But if you're running away from something, you know, until you learn to deal with it, maybe you are trying to change circumstances around you, and it's not going to work, because you can only change yourself, you can't change what's out there. And maybe there are certain things that you need to change within so that you can handle whatever is going on. But it depends greatly on the situation. But anyway, if you are trying to run away from some circumstance that you believe is unfair, it could follow you in the next destination, because that's how people are, or that's how things usually are. There is always something, you know, so you have to work with yourself in a sense to accept it, or to learn to deal with it constructively. So this is your reading for the rest of June 2016. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully it will make sense, at least partially, and I wish you a great month. And I'm going to the next sign of Aquarius. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.